All right, we have Jordan Hicks, who has the first question for Jordan.
Here.
Who's got the first?
And you did?
Okay, Jeff Jones.
Jordan, when you thought about the wide ways that a number of at-bats could go for you on a first Grapefruit League at-bat back, where does that one rank on the possibility of at-bats you could have dealt with?
Probably, I mean, it was definitely a good battle, but it was probably the last thing I thought was going to happen, to be honest, and because it's never happened before. I don't even think I've had a 13-pitch at-bat in my career, so it was definitely impressive on his part, and I'm glad that I battled and was able to throw that many strikes and compete, you know.
What is, I guess, a difference in workload feel like? Because we watched you the other day have that B game against the Nats where it was 3 outs on 11 pitches, and then the at-bat today. Like, how does that feel different for you from a work perspective?
It doesn't feel different as much as because I was just out there trying to throw strikes and battle and work. I didn't have any particular plan besides throw strikes and fill the zone with all my pitches, and I did that today. So,
Derek Gould, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Jordan, for you, how many different pitches did you show him there? I mean, we saw the fastball, the slider. Did you mix in an off-speed pitch?
Man, I threw 2 splitters. Those are the ones he fouled down the line, left field line, like the ones he just like kind of flicked out there. I mean, hell of a job by him and way to battle. But my stuff could have been a little sharper. That last B game, I only threw fastballs. So I was really just trying to dial that in. Today was going to be more like if I got ahead, throw the slider, and I mean it's there enough to get a bunch of foul balls, but it's not there as my put out pitch yet. Not where I want it, but we'll get there.
For you to have the stamina, though, is that a big part of this too? I mean, the last couple of pitches, it was at full speed, and I imagine you didn't feel tired. I mean, just to have the stamina to last through the bat that long.
I felt really good. Only thing I would say is like, and it was after I got off the mound, it was like your legs, you could just feel that because it's been a while since I've thrown 20. Wow, how many was it? Consecutive pitches. So it was fun to be out there again and just battle my ass off today. So I'm very happy with myself.
Ben Fredrickson.
Hey, Jordan, I'm just curious. You mentioned it had been a while, and what did it feel like to have the crowd get into it? I mean, I think there was like a promotion going on where if he got a hit, they got Wendy's or something. Like they were fired up about that. But just it's been a while since you pitched in front of a crowd that was invested in what was happening. How did that feel?
I mean, it was pretty cool to feel the energy and be back out there again. I didn't really get to play during the COVID, so I don't know what it's like to pitch without fans, but it was definitely good to be back out there and have that same kind of energy on a different level, you know, scaled down a little bit, but it was good.
Hey, I don't know if you want to address this, and if not, that's fine, but we hadn't had a chance to ask you yet. With opting out last year in part because of the COVID stuff that was going on, have you been vaccinated, or is that something that you plan on doing if it becomes available?
I mean, yeah, we'll talk about that with the doctors and whatever that presents itself. We'll go about it that way. But for now, I have nothing to say on that topic.
Any last questions for Jordan? Derek Gould.
Jordan, what's next for you? I mean, this is obviously a prolonged at bat, but do you start now going into a pretty standard routine of appearing every 3 games, every 4 games? Maybe could you do a back-to-back before you leave spring?
I don't see a back-to-back happening before spring ends, but probably every 3 days, and then maybe every 4-day mix in there with that. We haven't really dialed it in and like locked in a full schedule, but we're just going off how I feel and recover after each outing. But right now it's going to be 3 to 4 days. Probably maybe towards the end of spring get pitch, day off, pitch or something like that. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm just excited to be building up again and be out here with the squad.
Is it important for you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Is it important, or do you think it would be a sign of your recovery if you open the season as the closer, as the 9th inning guy? Is that something that you have had in your target?
I'm here to compete. I'm here to compete and be the best I can be, and whatever that is for the team, that's what it is. But I mean, it's been so long since I've competed, man. I don't even want to talk about roles. Whatever I get is what I get, and I'm just excited to be here. And my stuff will determine if I'm in that role or if I'm in another role. So
Doug Silver?
Jordan, was there anything going on when they were trying to take you out of the game? Was there like a pitch count that you needed to hit in order to get removed without? I know the trainer came out. Was there anything going on there?
I feel good, man. That's all I got to say.
No, I know, but was there like a rule that you had to hit like a certain amount of pitches to be removed?
I don't know. I wasn't in between the coaches and the umpires. I was on the mound. Sorry.
Okay, thanks.
Ben Frederickson?
Jordan, we've heard some guys talk about, having to get back to that confidence and velocity, letting it really go when they're coming back from surgery. Schilt said he saw that from you in that live batting practice that you had on the backfields. When did you know, hey, I'm good to let it eat? And when did that click for you personally?
I knew in November that I had the velo that I could get there again because I hit it like 100 or 101 in November. I was getting like some inflammation after that, but then it would die down. I'd just take like a couple of days. There was no rush for me. I just wanted to take my time and listen to my body. So, I mean, once I got up to that 101, I was like, all right, I'm getting pretty confident. I'm gonna get back to where I am. And even before that, like just building up through the 90s, it happened pretty quick. And once you get that confidence and just letting it go, it just you don't go back to where you were. I've been itching to let it go, but everything feels good. Like I threw the sliders today, I threw splitters today at full speed. So I'm really happy with where I'm at and how I feel right now after, even though like it was one batter, 20 pitches, not three batters, 20 pitches, so I feel like that might have an effect on how they use me in the next couple of days. But I think I'll recover pretty well starting tomorrow. And then if I'm feeling a little sore, then I'll work through it, and get my treatment from the trainers. So.
Thanks.
Randy Carricker, ESPN 101.
Hey, Jordan, I don't want to let this pass. This is your first time on a mound in a real game in a really long time. What was it like for you to be out there in that scenario, in that situation again?
Hey, it was very exciting to be competing again. And just being out there with the team, it's in the sun, day game. It was all fun. Yachty behind the plate. I mean, you miss all of that whenever you're out for so long, but it's definitely great to be back out there, and I look forward to being out there more.
All right, Ben, Fred, do you have anything? One more?
No, I'm good. Sorry.
All right, thank you, Jordan. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks.